Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Convention with Weekly Comic Roundup. We've been through this week's X-Men books. Now it's going to move on to this week's Spider-Man books. Kicking things off, we've got Amazing Spider-Man number 55. So, Peter Parker has been busy lately as Spider-Man. But, he hasn't really had a chance to focus on his personal life. And in fact, there's a girl he's seen a couple times, Shay Markin, a Ravencroft nurse. But every time he's been late or had to duck out early. Hopefully, he's got a third date scheduled, so hopefully third time's a charm, right? So the issue opens. Spider-Man swinging across town. Apparently, he had a bout with there's a new Stiltman, and he had a bout with him. And he's running. He is very, very late. And his pack of clothes is missing his shoes. And he realizes he has a black eye because Shay points this out. But he's evasive about it, But that and he could be in some kind of trouble, and maybe it's a second family kind of trouble. But he's still evasive about the black eye. And as their conversation continues, and Peter states that he wants to be with her but Rhino and Screwball are fighting outside. He says he's got something to take care of. But he starts changing in the alley, and decides not against it. Breaks up a fight between villains. Pointing out he's on a date, and Screwball states that I'm on the apps, I get it. And so Peter goes back to Shay. They kiss, and Screwball and Rhino is working with Rhino, trying to make Rhino a basically a Tinder profile. But that is where the issue ends. So looks like potentially Peter Parker's new girlfriend. I'm sure that nothing bad will come of that, and I'm absolutely positive that if and when she finds out that he's Spider-Man, she'll be totally accepting and probably even say, "Oh, I get it. You're Spider-Man. I, I should, I should be honored that you took time out to even try to date me in the first place. Right. Moving on, though, to our next book, we've got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, number 23. Where we left off with Miles. Whew. Miles is a vampire. However, because at the end of Blood Hunt, vampires can walk in the sun. So, he doesn't have to make excuses for why he can't go out during the day. So, But, anyways, the issue opens with kind of a slice of life with Starling, Miles' girlfriend. But her thoughts wander, of course, to her grandfather, the Vulture. But across town, Spider-Man deals with Zip Zephyr, a demigod possessing the Bag of Winds. And Spidey defeats him, but he realizes that the urges of being a vampire are kind of problematic. But he figures maybe he can discuss this with his therapist, Doc Sasquatch. But it turns out that Miles' venom energy is helping to keep his vampirism at bay. But on the other hand, using too much of his venom energy could kill him. But the doc points out that there may be other options. But Doc Sasquatch says that he's going to work on a few things on his end that will hopefully help Spider-Man's condition. Then Dr. Khan comes in asking how her therapy sessions are going with Miles, and suggests that perhaps she gain some field experience. But Spider-Man's not too happy with the fact that when he stops a woman from being mugged, she seems just as scared of him as the muggers. But so he goes to see Starling. As she prepares for his arrival, she receives a visitor, her grandfather. And that is where the issue ends. It's going to be interesting to see how Miles' vampirism is handled in a solo book. it's gonna be interesting to see how it's in the other books he's in as well. But yeah, moving on though to our last book for the moment, we've got Spider Boy #10. Where we left off, Spider Boy had was attempting to get Aranya to basically undo, make it so that people remember him. This has led to him becoming lost in the Spider-Verse and potentially detached from the web of life and destiny. Currently, though, Spider-Boy is on Earth 67, and Earth 67's Peter Parker is there when during his journey through the multiverse in this story. It seems that Spider-Boy takes the place of that Earth Spider-Man, but Earth 67 is the Earth of the 1967 Spider-Man animated series. And so J. Jonah Jameson is haranguing Bailey Briggs for pictures of Spider-Boy. However, the Green Goblin shows up. Having stolen the Emperor Emerald. But Earth 67 Spider-Man links up with mentally with Spider-Boy, and so Spider-Boy manages to defeat the Green Goblin, even managing to utilize his web shooters to web up a pumpkin bomb, a hand holding a pumpkin bomb. But then Spider-Man returns. There's a quick moment where he ends up on the totally not the Earth of the Hostess fruit pie ads from back in the day, and Spider-Boy manages to basically stop the villain Hotshot with Twinkies. However, it ends up that all the Spider-Boy variants are now the variants have shown up. But they seem to be kind of fused, and basically what Aranya is doing is hindering them. But Spider-Boy shows up in Mayday Parker's on Mayday Parker's Earth in the Parker household, and that apparently that her father, Spider-Man, when he basically got returned to the Web of Life and Destiny, he got a brand new leg. But then Bailey disappears. It seems to be he's almost completely out of the Web of Life and Destiny. But he ends up on Earth 92131, which is the Spider-Man animated series. And the original Madam Web, and I think the Beyonder, are dealing with other Spider variants. We got Spider-Armor, Spider-Man Peter Parker Spider-Man from the animated series, Scarlet Spider, Doctor Spidey, Six-Armed Spidey, and so on and so forth. But they all assume that he's a Peter Parker, but he points out that he's not. And also what's happened, because no one even remembers who he is, not even his mom. And pretty soon everyone's going to forget him altogether. But just as he's being reassured, Spider-Boy disappears. And that is where the issue ends. So we'll have to see where Spidey shows up next. Or Spider-Boy shows up next. Anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Patreon, PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.